Plaintiff Gwendolyn Ayers says a friend of hers was in prison, and after he got out, his life was on track until he started dating the defendant. Gwendolyn claims her friend ended up back in prison, and Gwendolyn suing the defendant for car payments and harassment. Defendant Camilla Ridge believes Gwendolyn wants to date her boyfriend, and once his life got progressively better, Gwendolyn started to harass her. Camilla is countersuing for the harassment, a cell phone, and lost wages.
Start with you.
Basically, Your Honor, we're here today because Camille is in a relationship with an ex-friend of mine, and they've been together for a while.
How long is that?
They started dating 2016, 2015, somewhere around 2016 or 2017. He and I have been friends since we were kids, though. So he ended up going to jail for about 15 years. When he got out of jail, my family and I decided to help him get on his feet. He was doing really well. Then he starts dating Camille. Now, Camille gets on Facebook.
What did you all do to help him get on his feet and do well?
Place to stay. He was in a halfway home at first. He was in a halfway home at
You
first.
gave him a place to stay.
And my cousin, which is his best friend, gave him a place to stay.
Okay.
And I ended up helping him get a car.
Okay, and what did that result in?
That resulted in something bad. It was a bad idea.
He didn't get a job?
Yeah, he worked for a little bit, but then he decided to do some extracurricular stuff.
He went back to the
money.
street?
He went back to the
How
street.
long after getting out?
Maybe 6 months.
Right, and what type of job did he get?
He was doing some type of construction with somebody he said he was catching out with.
That he was what?
Catching out, you know how you just go on a job and if they need you, they help you.
Gotcha, okay, yeah. So not anything that provided a livable wage and to support yourself full time around the clock. Okay, if there's no livable wage opportunities, can't take care of yourself, then most folks do relapse back into a life of crime. And that's because the overwhelming number can't get jobs or they don't think they can. They've given up on themselves or don't go to school or just don't have the discipline to continue to struggle until they get on their feet. So they relapse back into the life of crime. Did he have a skill? Did he come home with a skill? Did he go and get a skill once he came home?
No, not at all. And that really led into him going back and forth in and out of jail. And
so she hooked up with him?
Right. She got with him, and she thinks that I want him, and that's just not the case. So in December of...
You don't have your own man from jail?
I do.
From jail?
From jail? Come on now.
I don't know. Let me hear from you, young lady. Give me some background.
This is the thing. They've been knowing each other since childhood. That is true. Or middle school or however it is. And she got into an altercation with her boyfriend. He subsequently helped her. And ever since then, it's, he went to jail behind that situation. And
behind what situation?
Helping her.
Really?
Yeah.
Not at all.
That's
what did he do?
That's true.
What did he do to help her?
He beat up someone.
And got 15 years?
No, he's not from that particular one.
That's what we talk. That's what I'm talking about.
No, I'm saying not from that particular situation, but he
Okay,
ended
I
up
can't keep
in
up
trouble
with his
prior to
prisons.
that.
I can't
That's
keep up.
fine.
I can't keep up with his bits. So let's move on. Go ahead.
I understand, sir. I'm not.
All right,
but the
go
thing
ahead.
is, she did co-sign for him a vehicle, and he was in school. I got him in school, and he
Good.
was going to
That's
church.
what I want to
so
hear.
He was
And
bettering
he was
his
going
life.
to church.
And he was going to church every Sunday, and it was on Facebook, and she saw that. And as his life started progressively getting better, the text messages and emails and harassment got worse. You're not talking to me. Why won't you talk to me? That girl's a clown. She's
You
gonna
think she
ruin your
wants your
life.
man?
I do. I absolutely do.
What makes you think that?
Because
They've been friends since they were little.
Well,
she could have been had him.
A friend, you would think with the 20 years that
She could have had him and threw him away by now.
No, she couldn't.
And picked him back up and throw him back away.
Yeah, if she could have gotten him, she would have. We wouldn't be in this court right now.
What makes you think she wanted him?
Oh, every text message in here. Every text message.
What does it say? Read one that says, I want you.
Oh, okay. I sure will. Yes, sir.
She about to tell me about any text that you sent romantically?
No, sir.
Making any romantic suggestions?
If anything in those text messages that she has, it says, hey, you remember when we were younger, it was him always reminiscing about back then. And the invitation to get with him.
No, ma'am.
It was always a decline.
No, ma'am.
I have
no, ma'am.
proof.
She can put on here, well, you might have some old proof, but since he's been
Tell me what you have. You said you
on the
have
book
something
liking
on there
things,
what
but
she
you
was.
can't answer my questions. I can't deal with this anymore. I want out because I have no way of knowing what's going on anymore. I just can't get in contact
That was
with
out
you
of the
anymore.
contract for the
Things
car.
are
No,
too
no,
crazy.
about is the
You're
car.
not the same. It's okay. Trust me. I get it. I mean, it's harassment. She started stalking me.
We were talking
harassing
about what you have over there.
Yes, sir.
That indicates
I have-
that she wants your jailbird man.
Oh.
Because she says she doesn't. And since
Okay.
you're going to keep humiliating this woman, I got to defend her. Do you want a jailbird?
No.
All right.
Okay.
You got evidence that she wanted your jailbird? No.
Okay.
Let's move on to the case.
Okay.
I want that thing. Go ahead.
Okay.
So in December of 2015, I co-signed on the car, right? The car payments were $428.51 monthly. He was to be responsible for him because he was driving the car. I was just doing him a favor. Well, he did good for 2 years. I'm not gonna lie, he really did. And then he started dating her, and then he started getting in trouble, and back and forth, in and out of jail. At this point, she becomes power of attorney for him on cases, on everything. She ended up taking me to court because I had to get
Why? What's she doing? Oh, once he went back? you
Once he
saying?
went back to jail, he got out on bail. She bailed him out.
He was out then?
He got out, and he wouldn't address me. That was me with the text messages. These people are
So
calling me.
instead
My
he
credit-
gave her power of attorney to deal with his matters.
Yes. He took me to court. She took
Why do
me
you
to court
think he did that?
because she convinced him.
Let me handle your business.
Yeah, I got you, boo-boo. They eat
Sign
steak,
over
everything.
your-
Yeah. Yeah. I'm eating like a king,
What
but
part
you
of
ain't
the-
paying your car note.
What part of the game is that? My prison buddies would have said, what? You signed over all your right. Come on back in this. You ain't learned enough game. They make him come back yet? They gonna make him
He's
come
there
back.
now.
Huh? He's there
He's
now?
there right now.
There you go. They made this time the prisons made him come back.
Yep.
For being such a sucker. Let's get to the car again. Now.
Okay, the car was $2,936 behind. After that, I knew I had to get the car in my possession because my credit was threatened. The car lot kept calling me all the time. So once I did get the car in my possession, they got together and ended up calling and having the last two payments that they made reversed. So it put the car further behind, $3,581.
Okay, give me some months and years on this.
So this was between February 2017 to March of 2018. I have proof of the payment record.
Let's see it, please. Ma'am, what do you say to this?
That's a lie. I have all the payments that were made during that time. If you look on the pay history, sir, between the months of May of 2017 to October 2017, the finance company reduced his car note to $260, and he was able to pay partial payments as their
Let me
agreement.
see what you have.
Okay.
Oh, you agreed to allow him partial payment?
There was no partial payments agreement.
Oh, this-
the car payment
Because that's not how the finance company operates.
The finance company.
Especially without me.
Hold
without
on.
me.
But this particular one does, only one buyer or co-signer has to sign. Just like she got an extension in February and got a payment put at the end of the contract. They didn't contact him. He didn't sign on it. So she was able to do that without him.
Get a
primary.
partial payment
It doesn't
plan?
matter if you're a primary.
Ma'am,
I'm
get a
sorry.
partial payment plan?
Yes, they did. They did a reduced payment arrangement with whether you. I guess they lower it to where you
For
pay
how
the
many
interest.
months did he
6
have
months.
that?
6 months.
Okay, and you have evidence of that reduced amount?
Yes, sir. It's on the pay history. It's on the pay history and the
Yeah,
payments
you
are
gave
from
me
the bank
40
accounts.
pages.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So
Your Honor, I
have
have
the
the
proof.
payment record right here.
let's see the payment records that
I have
you
the proof of every payment that was made. So
No, first we want to get down to them reducing the amount because that's your first line of defense is that the finance company reduced the amount required. When did they reduce it? Do you know?
in May of 2017 through October of 2017, he was able to pay a reduced amount for 6 months.
Okay, including $21, huh? They let you reduce it that
But the $21
low? I need
is
that
late
finance
fee.
company.
No, the $21 is a late fee. His payments run from the 29th of each month to the
How much
29th.
did they reduce it to? Because they have several different amounts.
Because he would pay like a late fee with it.
How
or
much
extra.
did they reduce it to?
I think it was like $250.
You think, but you're not sure. Because one, he did, in May, he paid $278.
Correct.
In June, he paid $257.
Yes, sir.
In September, he paid $230.
Yes.
In October, he paid $284.
Right, because that took care of
And
October,
in
November.
January, he went back up to $430.
Correct. It was for 6 months.
And then he went back down to $215.
No, I paid one and he paid
Then he
one.
went back down another one for $215.
She paid that.
Then you went to $215 in February again.
She paid that.
Then in March, $215.
She's paying that.
Right, because why?
They're not paying it.
Because you're not. That's the only time another person pays.
No, she took the vehicle in March, sir. March the 11th, she came
March
to the house
of
and
what?
took it. 2018, she came to the house and took it.
Right. And I would have too if you'd have messed up all these
It
payments.
wasn't messed up, sir.
Yes, it was. I'm looking right at it. I'm
Sir, are
looking
you
right
looking
at
at the
it. I looked
payments,
at
sir?
what you. I looked at that.
If it's a late fee, sir, that means that the
Late
payment's
fee
past
means
due.
you have not paid on time.
And it was due
I'm
on the
looking at
29th.
3. You've already admitted you have a late fee. You admitted it. Yeah, that's late fee, sir. That's late fee.
No, but I mean, if I-
That's late fee. You've breached. This
Okay.
woman is not rich. She don't have to risk her credit on y'all or him
it never
because
reported on his-
because he's late, and she gotta hope and pray that he gets it on time because I know he's late. So I just hope he doesn't ruin my credit. No, the law allows her to collect all to end the contract. The one time he's late.
He was never 30 days late, ever.
Don't take 30 days. He was late enough to pay $21. Go talk to him in prison. Your claim is dismissed. Judgment for the plaintiff. Have a good day.
I'm happy with the results. It all ended well. Justice been served.
So I really feel like she knows the truth and it's fine. I'm just glad it's over with. I'll never have to see her again.
Great.
Hopefully she'll stop stalking my Facebook.